Welcome to Tackle Talk Live. I'm Ranger Dyer Pro Staffer Steve Graff, along with Kevin Jean, V&M General Manager for V&M Baits. And Kevin, today we want to talk about real quick skin care for guys, believe it or not, and taking care of your skin, because you're looking at this face right here. You probably don't know if you can see it on camera. I'm actually going through a treatment procedure right now for a precancerous skin condition that I went to my dermatologist, and if you haven't done that, you need to go to a dermatologist and get checked out.
If you are a fisherman, every 6 months.
Yes, that is great advice right there, because I'm telling you, I didn't know that I had the situation I had going on with me until I saw my dermatologist and she prescribed this cream. I've been using this cream for 6 days. It basically killed all the skin cells where I had precancerous condition on my skin, on my face, spot on my ear. The spot on my ear is the reason why I actually went in. So if you've got somewhere on your body, your arms, your things, especially things that are exposed, make sure you get checked out. Real quick, Kevin, I want to talk about some of the things that are very important. Number one, sunscreen.
Number one. You got to have it. Got to keep some in the boat.
Yes. And it doesn't matter what brand you use. There's all kind of brands. I've used Bullfrog. Certain ones actually cause me to really break out. Bullfrog was one of those. It's a great product, and I do endorse it because it does work. Bullfrog I like, Kevin, because I could apply it once a day,
right,
and you were done. You didn't have to mess with it.
Well, especially for tournament anglers, you're not going to take the time,
right,
to sit down and change, put some extra sunscreen on midday. So
right,
you want to find one that works for you, and you want to find one right before takeoff that morning. You can put it on. You ain't got to worry about the rest of the day.
Yeah, and I always try to apply mine 1 hour before takeoff. As I get to the lake and I get in my boat early that morning, or on the way to the ramp, I'll put on my sunscreen, and that way by the time I get in the water and the sun comes up, it's already taking its effect and doing what it's supposed to do. I use Neutrogena. It's a great product. This is for wet skin. In other words, if it's raining or you're sweating, it still protects you. This is a really good product. I really like it, and I don't have the breakout with this product that I have with some of the others, so highly recommend Neutrogena. They don't sponsor the show. It's just a product that I use. Next thing that I've had to do, I'm a huge cap. I love a cap. There ain't nothing better to me than a baseball cap. But that being said, as I've gotten older, I'm 58 years old now, my dermatologist has recommended that I go to a wide brim cap. So this is what I wear now, especially out on the water. Once that sun gets up, and I may start out with a cap on her. And even when it's cloudy, Kevin, you still need the protection.
Oh yes, absolutely. The cloud cover. I mean, the sun still is getting to you.
And the worst kind of cloud cover is those partly cloudy days
yes.
when that sun's coming in and out. Those are the days you can really get torched. So, but this wide brim hat, this is one of the better ones. Matter of fact, this one happens to be made by Stetson. I actually found this in Galveston, Texas at a particular department store. I have loved this hat. I was real particular when I finally found one I liked. This one I have absolutely loved. It's got built-in sunscreen, and it's got built-in mosquito protection inside the hat as well. Other thing, Kevin, I don't know if you use them.
I do.
I use these a lot. These neck gaiters really come in handy. You put them over your head, wrap them around your neck. That protects your neck area, and you can also use them. I don't like to wear them over my face as a face guard, but I may have to this next weekend because of what I'm going through right now. But they are usable like that.
They are, and I use them that way a lot, Steve. I wear these more than I wear the hats or anything else. I pull them up over. They keep my hat down running down the lake.
Right.
But I cover my ears, cover my face. But they're extremely breathable.
Yes.
They're comfortable. You don't get hot.
Right.
And even when it's cold, I'll wear mine because mine keeps me warm.
Yeah, they're made, and most of these are made out of good sunscreen pre-treated fabrics. I wear those on my shirts now. I don't wear anything but long sleeve shirts now, and there's so many companies, Under Armour, Columbia, you name it, they're out there. Hooks, that's one of my favorites. I wear those, and they've all got the built-in sunscreen. I won't buy one of those long sleeve fishing shirts without the built-in sunscreen because, again, you can't have too much protection. But and I used to wonder, Kevin, when I was a kid, my dad wore long sleeves, and I thought, why are you wearing long sleeves, Dad, on a 100-and-something degree day? He said it kept him cooler because when you would sweat, your shirt got wet, and when you went down the road or you got in your boat, that wind circulating through that wet shirt helped cool you down.
It was a big change for me. I'm not going to lie, to get used to. We're here in Louisiana. I fished Toledo Bend, San Rayburn a lot, and it was really tough for me to get used to wearing a long sleeve shirt during June and July, May, June, July here in Louisiana. But once you get used to it, it's not that hot.
No, it's really
not.
No, and it is a matter of getting used to it. A lot of guys just don't like wearing long sleeves.
Exactly.
I don't even think about it anymore. It's secondary thought.
And a lot of them are vented now.
Oh,
like
yes.
the hook shirts are vented underneath. They're vented in the back.
Yeah.
It's actually quite comfortable now when you get used to it.
And if you haven't tried them, you need to try them because you will absolutely love them. And even if they do get wet, whether it's from the rain or you're sweating, when you crank that motor up to run, some of them will cool you down. They're designed to cool you down internally.
Yes.
So another thing, I want to tell you a real quick story. The reason why all this is important, and your skin, well, the old myth is if you're blonde hair and blue-eyed, you're susceptible to skin cancer, and that's true. But Kevin, just because you're dark skinned like yourself, like me, grew up on a hay truck.
Yes. You have to, guys, if you're a fisherman, you have to go get checked out. I am 34 years old, and I've been blessed to be dark skinned my whole life. When I was younger, I never wore sunscreen. I'm gonna be honest.
Me neither.
I never wore it. Never wore it fishing up until about, and I've never got checked.
Yeah.
Up until about when I hit 30 years old, the wife kept pushing. Kept pushing. You got to go. I finally went, and the doctor said, "I'm glad you came in." I had some precancerous things that we took care of, and everything's good. But
your wife works in the medical field,
absolutely,
so she sees things like this on a regular basis.
Yes, but it's. You have to get checked. We can't push that. It's not, can't push that good enough that you have to go get checked yourself. It's nothing to it.
No.
You walk in, dermatologist looks you over, says, yay, nay, you're good.
Yep.
We need to come back and see you, but you got to go get checked.
If you got spot, it may be one spot. It may be the top. I've seen guys that have waited. Unfortunately, I didn't wait. I had a spot on top of my ear. I know some guys have had part of their ears removed or part of their nose removed because they waited too late. They didn't go to the dermatologist. A good friend of ours, a good friend of mine, Billy O'Neill, was a tremendous angler out of the Shreveport-Bossier area. Billy was a fantastic angler, very fair-complected, freckly skin. Well, he got melanoma. And when he contracted melanoma through the skin, not going to dermatologist, he got up in front of all the anglers, knowing his fate has already been sealed. We lost Billy about a year after that, and Billy let all of us know, the fishermen, go to your dermatologist. Do not put it off. Take care of your skin. Take care of yourself, and you won't regret it.
As outdoor anglers, we have to,
Any outdoorsman.
No matter what you do, and we're talking to fishermen right now, but no matter what you do, you got to take care of yourself. And, Mark Davis, the Bass Pro Tour pro that was formerly from BASS, he had to have surgery a couple years ago on his hand, and luckily he barely caught it just in time.
Yep. Another thing I started wearing gloves, the fishing gloves. I've actually started wearing those to protect the backs of my hands. I don't have those brown spots like I used to have on there, so I know I'm doing some good with that. No matter what you do, guys and gals, protect yourself. Take the time to do what you've got to do. Make sure you apply your sunscreen. Sometimes once, twice a day. It won't hurt to do it twice a day. But that's our tips right here on Tackle Talk Live. We appreciate you tuning us in, and we look forward to giving you more tips and techniques and ideas of things that will help make you a better angler right here on Tackle Talk Live.